did very well. Terry Nankervis continued on, and Timmy Gardner, as I said, Vic Taylor, he's been terrific in the ruck. He's just kept attacking the footy and kept knocking it forward. Predictions before the game, Noel Fanning went 7 points for Blue West Victors, 5 points Victors me for Thomson, 8 points for Blue West. A bit of interference coming up here at the moment. 8 points for Blue West was for you, Ronnie, was it? Yep. And 15 points Blue West for Jason Doherty. So we're all not going to be far away, because it's not going to be in this game, much in this game by the time the umpire starts proceedings.
Certainly, and umpires just taking their positions. Players are ready to go as the supporters clear the oval out here at Osborne Park. And conditions.
Noel Fanning's back. Noel, any news?
Yeah, I've been told that the Geelong District Football League have kicked another goal, mate. Apparently the Western Oval is in absolutely terrible condition. You wouldn't say that about this ground, would you?
No, mate. It's a picture.
1 point in it. It's set for a final good last quarter. Phil Smith was very encouraging of his players, whereas, well, so was Scotty, but they did it differently. It was a bit more razzmatazz. Phil Smith was a bit more laid back, and, this was it.
Okay, you got a fair bit of feedback in the headsets.
That's better.
That's better now, yeah. It's 1 point the difference. Players have broken up. They are almost ready to start the last quarter of the grand final. These two sides have been the best two all year in Division 2. They start the last quarter with just 1 point separating them.
There goes Ronnie's shoe bone.
Yeah, Maxwell Smart got the shoe bone going again. Here is Adam Gladke holding the ball aloft. About to start play. Final quarter's underway in the grand final, Division 2 for 1995. The scoring end goes for left of a screen. It goes for Blue West as Taylor takes it out the centre. Got it to half forward. Baxter takes the mark. He's short of centre half forward. Long kick from Baxter into the forward zone. We're getting a flash score from Johnny Edsel. Here comes Cowie out of defence. Cowie hair pass. Got one over the chops. Got it over to Stewie Scott. He used the kick and Harry. He does it. Gardner charged him down. Scott gets the ball back towards centre wing. Here's Tunga Neal. Slaps the ball back in the direction there of Vollenbrett. Intercepting Lucchino for Blue West. High tackle there on a player from Thomson. Play on the call. Gladke comes in. He said, I'm going to ball this up on the centre wing as Ronnie Brain gives us a score. I think you'll find from Johnny Edsel ringing through on Cutlery FM.
Anglesey have kicked 10 goals to nil in the third quarter. 27 points in front of Torquay.
And if you're listening down there, my wife Barbara Cook and my son Ticker Hill have 89.1 Cutlery FM on. Go the Seas. Here's Jason Doherty. He's back as well.
Okay, another bounce down by umpire Adam Gladke at half forward for the Thomson side. Ladder and Taylor, as they've done all day, will do battle in the ruck. Taylor gets his left hand to it. Scott, a double fist to Gardner. It's aerial ping-pong at the moment. Humphrey in the middle, only as far as Ingwerson. Short little kick. Darren Cook, who will tackle without the ball, will get a free kick.
This game will be won in the clinches now. The side that works hard in the clinches will pull it out of the fire, Jason. And by golly, Cookie worked hard there and he was rewarded with a free kick.
He, Scott and Ingwerson will all be key players for the Cheetahs side in the last quarter. Cook now has had a good game. He goes long. Oh, it's a poor kick though. 3 against 1. Scott in the middle. Can't take the mark. Ingwerson. As we just mentioned, those two players will be important. Thomson close to the boundary line. They push it out.
McFadden did very well. Not only did he push it, he gained 15 or 20 metres for his side. It's back almost to centre wing. Not quite.
Is he on the ball, McFarlane, now, is he?
Well, he must be. He had a great third quarter at centre half forward, but they shifted him on the ball. Cowie still at full back there for Blue West. I thought they might have moved him up the ground to try and win it. Picked up by Darren Cook from the boundary, throwing the love child, goes towards the forward zone. Christian Smith in the way, paddles it in front of him, loses possession. Back they go after it, slapped out the back. Here's Terry Nankervis, been supreme all day. Got it to McFarlane. McFarlane back to Smith. Smith's in trouble. Hair pass over the top. Nankervis in trouble. He gets one over the top too. Oh, it's hair pass. Happy here. Get a kick to it. Someone. Player tackle with the football. He's thrown to the ground and Marcus Harrison. Goal is the call down in front of us.
Very fortunate to get away with that one, I'd suggest.
And I'd suggest also you're correct, Ronnie, and it's a ball-up decision as Ronnie has a swing of the old cake and takes the call on 89.1 Cutlery FM.
Just about this time gets the ball down to looking for Cook, but he is swooped there by Terry Nankervis. And the umpire will come in and bounce down again at half forward. And Blue West into attack early stages of this final quarter.
Taylor and Ladder. Neither can get the ball out. Murray Scott at the bottom of the pack now also. And another ball up from umpire Todd. Half forward flank. Geelong West in attack. They're down by a point early stages of the final quarter. GDFL Second Division Grand Final. Ladder Tries to take it out of the ruck. Scott, quick right foot kick towards centre half forward. Oh, good mark though. Marks Harrison backing back, taking a good mark.
He takes it at centre half back. He looks up the ground, and what does he see? He sees I'll go towards the centre wing. Wigmore's in front there. Up goes Stewie Scott. Geez, a great mark for his into Stewie Scott. He stands his ground. He takes the beauty in front of the pack, and Withers doesn't like that too much. He throws him off the football. No doubt Scott takes the mark. He is just forward of centre wing. He kicks it into the corridor at centre half forward. Camping with the target. Knocked the ground. Murray's got the hand pass over the top. Looks for Trevor Haynes. He straightens up. He goes long into the forward pocket, but Christian Smith out in front there of Ken Denny takes the relieving mark, and he's going to relieve a bit of pressure in the final quarter of the grand final.
Yeah, not a good kick there from Trevor Haynes. As we see the ball now cleared out to the outer side of the ground. That was like Menzies who mucked it up actually. Ian Ellie swoops in and goes short to Cam Pigley out half forward. Cam Pigley, long bomb, the high fly. Wigmore! Back in the pack, flew, but he couldn't hold the leather. And coming out now, defence, Timmy Gardner. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. Well done, Timmy. Has a bounce, lost it, but he's still fighting for the footy.
Kick it, Timmy. Back the both up.
Well, good support, Johnny, but shot one a bit high too. They're bucking around with it a bit, Thomson. Handball, happy at the present time. There should be a free kick there. Gavin Worsen ridden into the ground. Noted the umpire, but he thought he'll bounce it down.
Well, great play, Timmy Gardner, but once he bounced the first one and lost it, he should have kicked the second one. He went for the bounce again. Latter does the rope work against Taylor. They've had a battle royal all day. Neither player wins this one effectively. The all-rater grabs this wrong foot to the opponent beautifully. Comes back on the left foot, kicks towards the centre wing. Baxter comes out in front. He's got the football hand pass over the top of Tunganeel. He's got it to the echo. Justin, one bounce. Straightens up on left foot and kicks it long towards the full forward zone. Kiwi is supreme in defence. He takes the mark, gains 15 metres with the run, and he kicks out wide towards Primer.
Primer falls over the crucial stage, gets one high from Timmy Gardner though, and we'll take the free kick at half back. We'll take the free kick at half back now, Dave. Primer. Short, Ingwersen now goes further afield. Murray Scott's got to turn around. He lopes up Christian McFarlane. He picks up. Quick right foot kick around the corner. Menzies leads Cam Pigley in the race for the ball. Falls to Frank Gianelli. Frank Gianelli can turn around. He's on his right foot as he kicked the goal. He has! Frank Gianelli kicked the major!
For Frank Gianelli, beauty! That was sensational!
Yes, Eddie took his time and, got around his opponent and got onto his right foot, his preferred side, and has done justice here this afternoon, putting the Blue West side back in front last quarter.
Oh, what a quarter of footy. It's pressure out there, personified, Ronnie.
8-10-58, Geelong West Cricket and Football Club. Thomson, 8-5-53. 5 points the difference in the GDFL Division 2 Grand Final.
I don't know if they can win the game or not, Blue West. I don't know if Thomson can win it. We'll find out soon. But I tell you what, if they don't win it, Blue West, they won't want to blame Scott Gower. He has been sensational full back. He saved them time and time again. Taylor takes this one out of the centre. Hand pass to Burns. Burns elects to go out wide towards the far side of the ground. Centre wing, Murray Scott versus Dan Curvis. Murray Scott keeps the ball in front of him. Dan Curvis goes. It's a 2-on-2, 1-on-1. It's out of bounds. Boundary umpire out there says, I'll throw the ball back into play. And umpire Roy Lawrence on the boundary is going to commence proceedings far side of the ground in a thriller here at the Osborne Park. Philpott Park, call it what you like. It is a beauty.
Yep, Taylor does well for the boundary throw in. Good support there. Timmy Gardner receives the hand pass and Ty Baxter. He's been a focal point here this afternoon at centre half forward. And one of many marks he's taken. Now looks up the ground. He's kicked it wide over side. Good hit there too. And then Matty Gardner comes out and takes a fine chest mark.
They've got to make something of this, Jace.
Yeah, good kick from Baxter and a good lead from Matty Gardner. He's got to put this through the centre now to give them the lead back. His short kick though, oh, that's bad checking from Blue West because
Mickey again loves the old nose pickers. Mickey loves the shot at goal. Mickey sits down the forward pocket, picks his nose, comes out, takes the mark. Here he is. He's on an acute angle. The angle's pretty acute. It's probably 55 or 60 degrees. He's not far inside the boundary line, probably about 12 metres inside line. And he's going to kick with his left foot. That'll suit Mickey because he can swing it back with that left foot. Important kick for Thomson. Important kick for Blue West. Here comes Gann. He's put it right across the face of goal. Doesn't make the distance. Everyone flies. Cowie's fist was effective. Vollenbrett goes in. Ting 2 goes Haynes. The ball's in dispute in the back pocket. The ball's not away there. It goes towards Baxter. He's after it. He's out at half forward now. The ball's over the boundary line out of bounds. And they worked it well. The Chino was in that one for Blue West. Just paddling, getting it further afield. It's about 45 metres out from goal, far side of the ground, and Thomson in attack.
Craig coming off the ground, Holdsworth on, ladder, gets the tap to the front of the pack. Mackenzie was there, but out of bounds again.
Scoreboard shows 58 plays 53. Blue West by 5 points in the grand final for 1995.
Thrown in now. Demopoulos against Ladder. Ladder tries to take it out of the ruck. Demopoulos off the ground. Mackenzie gets a right foot to it out towards the wing. It's 1-on-2. Taylor gets back there first against Primer. He's got help too. Timmy Gardner's there. He's been chased down by Neil. Gets around him quite easily. He's at half forward. He can set something up. He goes long. The lead from Gann is good, and the kick is even better. And 50 metres.
Better, I reckon, but get him off the ground.
That is undisciplined.
I had the glasses on that. The first one he sort of ran into him and hit him and didn't need to. But the second one he threw into the ground around the neck, and there was no doubt that was going to be 50 in my humble opinion.
Yeah, too late. Not good enough from Vollenbrett there, and he should go straight out and bring him off.
Yeah, well, the runner's gone out.
Oh, we see the runner has gone straight. We'll go to Stewie Scott. Stewie Scott has said, yep, straight to the boundary line, get him off. It's just not good enough. That could lose in the grand final because Mick Gann has put it through for a major. And that moves them back in front. 9-5-59. Thomson, Geelong West Cricket and Football Club. 8-10-58 on the Great Western Hotel final quarter scoreboard.
Back in front by a point, and Vollenbrett gets sent off too. Don't worry, the runner went straight to Stewie Scott. He just pointed straight to the fence. He didn't even have to ask the question. 9-5-59 to it is 8-10-58. So it's a point the difference. What a game we've got on our hand of Bill Pott Park, Roddy.
We certainly have, and the crowd, a good crowd too, witnessing the action. We've been travelling 9.5 minutes of this final quarter of GDFL Footy Division 2 on Country FM. And don't forget, Country FM is Country Footy.
Back into the centre, Adam Gladke's about to start play down in the centre. Stewie's got to be disappointed with that performance there by his defender. Okay, let's see if they can bring it back. Bounce down. Taylor versus Ladder. It favours Taylor. He slaps it back in the direction of Gardner. He pushes it forward. Taken into the centre by Withers. Withers goes down to half forward. Demopoulos' fist was a good one. Knocks it back into the centre line, half forward line. Here comes Cowie though. He gathers. Cowie, hair pass over the top. Gets it Ingworthen. He's in trouble. Left foot kick from Ingworthen. Doesn't travel far. Not far enough for mine for a mark. Play on the call. So Cowie lays the tackle on McFarlane. Good play, Scott Cowie.
Play.
He knew the mark wasn't paid.
No, but he also was looking for the free kick for a high tackle there, and probably could have got one too. Burns came over a bit high there.
He's played his heart out, Cowie, and he held it up there. It's midway between centering and half forward flank. Thomson attack. They lead by a point. Here's Jason Doherty on 89.1 Country FM and Guest Video to give us a bit more of the call.
Stewie Scott gets the tap down towards Primer. Holdsworth running on the point of the square at half back. Down towards Beekmans. Harrison leads him in the race for the ball. Tries to kick it off. Oh, Primer straight into Beekmans. There's Holdsworth towards Nankervis on hands and knees. That grabs us. Handball to Timmy Gardner. They're running well. Thomson. Great kick by Gardner out to... Oh, it's 6 in the mud there for Baxter. Lakino and Neil back there for Blue West to relieve the pressure.
They were unlucky there, Ronnie. Just stuck in them. What about Grabs' hand pass? Was a beauty, wasn't it?
Sharp, very sharp,
very quick, and it hit the target right in the old chest.
Okay.
Sammy Mirable's in the limelight, Ron.
He certainly is. Needs to be a good boundary throw in here. It's 15 metres from Thomson's goal. Up they go now. She comes, McFarlane. Quick kick, well smothered. Loose ball now. Tapped forward by Stewie Scott. Great courage. Now, an opportunity for the Stragger. Alan Craig. Left foot kick. Hugs the boundary line. Beautiful football.
Good kick.
He's cleared the ball
That's
some 40 metres.
Yeah.
Good experienced football. Just coming back on, replacing Darren Vollenbrett for that indiscretion. And it probably paid dividends on that occasion.
Oh, it did do, but Charge Grabs as he was very annoyed at just bounced inside the line. He was 30 metres clear and he couldn't get to it. Taylor slaps it down to the ground now. Curvis hair pass a beauty with us, put him under pressure in the finish as he claimed. No, he's thrown the ball. Oops, a daisy. Thought he made every attempt to get rid of it. Stewie Scott takes free kick and half back for Blue West.
Scott now. Beekman's led early. That's not an option anymore. He goes straight up the ground. Wigmore. He's going to have Taylor in front of him and Gardner behind. Taylor got on top of Ladder in this last quarter so far. Holdsworth at the bottom of the pack with Cook also. And umpire Vin Todd will come in and bounce the ball.
Okay, there's a bounce down. It's in the almost the attacking zone here, just the attacking zone for Blue West. Ladder knocks it down towards Ingworthen, taken away by Murray. Scotty tumbles the punt towards half forward, clean bowl Beekmans. Here comes Ian Ellie out of the fence. He kicked their last goal. Can he get another one? He gets a push in the back for mine. Play on the call. Beekmans hair pass over the top. No, it is a push in the back for Ian Ellie. He takes this one 56 metres out from goal. Too far out to score. He looks down the ground. Wigmore gives a little bit of a lead and then goes back. Too far out, Frank Anelli wants something set up for him. Taking plenty of time about this. Still taking time. He'll have to kick it in a hurry. Get told a minute to take it off him. They're screaming that down in front of us. Frankie's going to have a long shot. He's going to kick it from 51.5 metres. He puts the right boot right in, but long kick deep into the attacking zone. No mark taken at ground level. The ball slapped towards the fence there. Here comes McFarlane. Hit a great second, third quarter. Kicks the ball out wide, paddles it as a free kick for a holding decision. Must go the way of Thomson.
Christian McFarlane.
And McFarlane it is, and by golly, didn't he play a great third quarter?
Yes, he certainly has always come into the corridor. This could be dangerous. Looks to Timmy Gardner. Good courage. Beekman was breathing right down his throat, and Timmy Gardner now clears the ball to the Thomson side.
Menzies gets the mark. Oh, kick though. Good pressure from Ladder though, because it forced him to kick over the boundary line on the full. And the penalty free kick going to Justin Ladder on the wing position. He has to kick over his mark. You should know better than that, Justin. It's happened all day. You've got to kick over your mark. Umpire Gladke telling him where it is. Now he plays on. The kick towards Iannelli. He's going to have to stand his ground. Good play by Grapsis. Tapped out by Taylor. Back to Grapsis. Holdsworth puts pressure on. He's got help though in Gann. Handball inside to Taylor. He's playing a great last quarter. Long kick in front of Humphrey. No mark. Gardner has to sit and wait. Ducks out of one. Craig. He gets out now. Handball. Cook. Inside, Lakino. He can set something up. Primer and also Wigmore. They can raffle it. They both do. Oh, Wigmore. He's got it. He turns around. Handball to Iannelli. He's got to run onto it now. Can he? He handballs straight to Dale Menzies and he'll run it out of the...
And here comes Menzies. Great interception. It looked like a goal coming up at Menzies. Dale did very well. Punt kicks it out wide. Oh, Menzies has laid out McKenzie there. That must be a free kick off the ball.
Yep.
As he chased it, did well to chase it down the ground. Down at centre wing, but he flattened McKenzie over the top when he was shouting. Can't do that. Free kick there to McKenzie. Chips it back inboard and mark taken by Gavin Ingleworthen. He's about 65 metres out from goal. Too far to score. It's Thomson by a point in the grand final. Ingleworthen's signalled he's going to have a shot for goal. I think that's the dummy. Let's wait and see what he does here. Taking plenty of time. Not much happening on the forward line here for Blue West. Right foot kick from Ingleworth. He just goes for the corridor. No marks. Dewey Scott paddles it further field. Holdsworth. He almost had a shot for goal. Tackle. Kick off the ground there by Burns. Got it out to half back. Here comes Gardner. Hand pass out wide. There's a chance here. And they're going to get out of the fence, Ronnie.
Yes, they are.
The Tigers are fighting.
Mickey Gann up there, the tied back stuck. Good tussle that Richard Neal. And good fist away, Tunga Neal. And he's found the boundary line right on member's side, centre wing.
Time check, please, downstairs.
Yes, time clock ticking along as we see now that Taylor does battle. It's 15.5 minutes gone in the final quarter. 1 minute, 1 point to margin, and knock on by Holdsworth. There's a sea of Tigers there. Phil Burns' kick was smothered. Good support, Harrison. Oh, he's kicked it to the centre of the ground. Can Hunt pick it up? Yes, he can. Good support, Gavin Ingleworthen. Goes across the face of the ground. Here comes Cowie. Can he pick it up? No, but Demopoulos was there. He lost it. Now Primer over to Cowie. And the big fella has a bounce. Puts it to ground. Runs his full term and kicks it long. Oh, Smith couldn't take it. Gee whiz, what an opportunity there. We're begging as Smith does well in defence and gives it to Taylor. Back to Smith, and now he kicks the ball up the centre half forward. But Tunga Neal's there for the Blue West side.
Neal now goes short towards Ladder. Just as well Neal was there because Matty Gardner was running towards the full forward line with nobody on him. He goes short. Oh, to Lakino. Can he get there? Yes, he takes the mark. I don't know whether he took it, but he's been paid the mark anyway in front of Justin.
Couple in front of us didn't agree with it. They said something about the cow pad or the bulls, something or other. Yeah, okay, Lacino's got it, chips it in short. Oh, Beekman's didn't take the mark, got one across the chops and made it look pretty good, I reckon. But he's got the free kick, and that's what counts at this stage of the game. Thomson lead by a point, 16 minutes into the final quarter of the grand final, Barney 5. Long kick from Beekman from behind. The big fist over the top there was from Christian Smith. The free kick's been paid in front of the pack there, getting a push out was Burke. I think you'll find David Berkeley will take this free kick. Defending the goal, he is defending probably, 35 metres out, and timely free kick that one, Ronnie.
It certainly was, but he was in front. Ball now brought to the member's side of the ground. Timmy Gardner in front and takes a good mark. Well checked there by Holdsworth, but he still plays on
great play.
Because Mickey Gann, he saw at centre wing, finds him. Oh, he's put Harrison under pressure. Hand pass, not a good one. Oh, Holdsworth was tripped, and he will get the free kick, Rowan Holdsworth.
Good play by Lakino there to hold up Harrison. Good tackle, and then Holdsworth came over. Takes the free kick at half back. Oh, kicks into the man on the mark. You don't want to do that with 20 minutes gone in the final quarter. And Timmy Gardner straight through the pack. He gets wrapped up by Beekman. Harrison held without the ball, no free kick. Oh, he's showing the ball to everybody. Then gives it to Christian McFarlane. He's got Grapsis, good little vision, but it's just over his head. Oh, Shane Could have run just a little bit faster than that.
Very tired.
Yeah.
Shane Grabs thought the ball was going to bounce over the bat along with these, and so did I, but it's sort of, that's the great thing of our game, right? It's an oblong ball, it bounced on its head and it just trickled over in the finish. Sammy Murable's not tired, he's thrown that in magnificently, push out in the ruck. I think you'll find a free kick to Taylor against Stewie Scott, and Big Taylor, he's been a grand player this afternoon for the Thomson Tigers. He's just forward to centre wing now. We're ticking down in the final quarter. Thomson by a point as he goes to the full forward area. Cowie's best was up. Nan Curvis almost a chance, couldn't handle the footy. Ingeworsen gathers the ball in the bottom of the pack. The bottom of the ball up at 25 metres out from goal.
The umpire's fallen on top of the pack, but he's okay.
Adam Gladkey's died.
Took a tumble.
We might have to interchange Adam Gladkey and Sam Murable here.
That would be a worry.
Oh, would be. Okay, here's Adam Gladkey bouncing the ball out. Here's Jason Doherty. Tell us what's going to happen.
Demopoulos gets the tap down. Stewie Scott roves the pack well. Baxter, push it in the back. Good play, Stewie Scott. Put his body on the line there, and we'll take the free kick in between half back and back pocket. City end of Osborne Park, and Thomson lead by a point. Scott goes short, ladder. Has to sit and wait, he does. Baxter will stand the mark. Scott, you can see him, he's tired. Hands on knees. Ladder goes across the ground, poor kick. Murray Scott can't take the mark. Primer running past. He tries to give it to him. He shoves it straight to Harrison. Harrison now. Beekman has got a chance. He falls on top of it. And the umpire will come in, umpire Todd, and bounce the ball in the middle of the ground.
Time check, please, downstairs. We'll get the Fatty Burns pudding trap. His time clock up. 59 plays 58. We've played 19.5 minutes on the Fatty Burns pudding trap. His time clock running. Well, the coach of Blue West, you know what I do? I put Cowie into the middle and let him win the game. He saved it enough for him. They got to win the game now. Here's Timmy Gardner, crashed his way out of the fence. Headed through the centre of the ground. The kick from Gardner. Baxter! Baxter takes a beauty inside the 50 metre zone. I reckon he's Tipo out to score. There's going to be an enormous kick from here. He's tired. You've got to realise the players are tired. They're not kicking the ball 55, 60 metres anymore. Baxter kicks from 46.5 metres. It's a long bomb from Baxter. Drifts across. Cowie takes the mark.
What a player. What a player. How many marks did he take every quarter time, Ron? 13.
13 marks.
He's got more marks than I got in the first ball chalk fight. I'll tell you now, I wasn't bad either. Cowie comes in with a punt kick out in the centre half back. The target is Dave McKenzie, and Dashing Dave takes it away. He goes on the left foot.
Goes up towards Wigmore. Ian Ellie now. Ian Ellie over the back of the pack. He's got Denning leading. Denning doesn't look fit. He goes towards the boundary line. Poor kick from Frank Ian Ellie. And the pressure from Thomson is always there. That's why what happened there. Denning will stand the mark, and Christian Smith will take the free kick at half back. He goes now with his left boot up towards Demopoulos. Oh, there's nobody on him. Oh, and he just took it inside the boundary line.
Big mopper.
The mop.
Can they get some afternoon too that Demopoulos is running?
Yeah, they certainly can. Lovely kick, Johnny, too. And he's found out his teammate there in Humphrey. Could be Johnny Demopoulos' last game. Wouldn't it be a fitting result to have a premiership flag to go out with?
Timmy Gardner's just slow and play down as he takes this mark on centre wing. Got to get it moving. You got to win the game yet. Timmy kicks the ball to the half-forward zone. Up goes the echo to Justin. He can't. Justin. There he goes. He can't hang on to the mark. It's off hands. It's out of bounds. Sam Murable is tired. He was 60 metres away from that one bracket. He put out of bounds. He thought, thank God for that.
Ladder in front. Taylor gets a great thump to it. Baxter straight at the ball. Oh, just as well he couldn't handle it. He's got it now. He turns around on his left. He's running around three players. Kicks it straight across the ground towards McFarlane. He's against Ingwersen. It sits for McFarlane. He's got to turn around. Right foot kick. Cowie was on him. Lakino. Oh, he gets one high. We'll take a free kick. Good play on the advantage. Scott from centre half back looking for Beekman's over the back. Harrison. Oh, he's held on to. Play on the call. Advantage paid. Oh, there's no advantage there. And the umpire has seen that. Good umpiring, umpire Todd. And Beekman's will take the free kick just inside the centre square.
Well, that's going to give Thomson a chance now to man up now, and been unfortunate for Blue West. The advantage should have been played, but wasn't an advantage at all. And good umpiring, and Adam Gladkey bringing the ball back now, and we'll wait on a little chip. Beekmans, he goes to ladder at half forward. Oh, here's an opportunity for them. Holdsworth, he's got Hates if he wants to give it to him. He's ignored that, and
What a last quarter.
A battle of defences here this afternoon as Rowan Holdsworth kicks a long bomb up there for the high flyers. Cook at ground level shoots it up in the air. It won't score.
Great fish, Gardner. He got in there nicely. Cook's got it at ground level. Hand pass back to McKenzie in trouble. Lost the football. Cook went and got it again for Blue West. He's been a trier all day. It's stacking on top of him. It's a ball-up decision. It's still a point the difference. By God, it's been a point the difference for about 20 minutes. Let's get the time lock up again for Bannockburn Sporting Trophies. We've gone nearly 23 minutes of the final quarters. The umpire puts it back on the turf. Can anyone get their way through the pack? Cam Pigley, is it?
Oh, scores level.
Scores a level. We've got a thriller here at Osborne Park.
How would you feel if the siren sounds and it's a draw and they've got to play extra time and your pants are hanging down around your ankles?
Well, it'd be a fitting finish because it's been a fantastic match. 9-5-59 Thomson, Geelong West Cricketer Football Club 8-10-59. Great Western Hotel final quarter scoreboard.
This little kick-in's all right into the full-back back pocket position. He's got a teammate there, Dale Menzies wasn't a particularly good kick, got it to Withers anyway. It's at half back now. Menzies kicks round towards Big Johnny the Marvellous, and he takes the mark out there, defensive half back.
Yep, the mop, good grab. Steady proceedings down, left foot kick up the centre wing. At the back there, Lucino. Not paid the mark, but he recovers well. Handballs inboard to Primer. Goes back out wide to Stewie Scott. He's got time now to settle on his left foot. It's a beauty. Wigmore can't hold the mark. Gets up though, fighting. As he lost his footing, good pressure, and away go the Tigers.
McFarlane does it beautifully, hand pass over to JJ Justin, left foot kick around the body's okay, Baxter tucks the mark, he's outside half forward, he kicks inside half forward, Cowie in front, almost out, Martin Sakashi got support from Scragger Craig, got a little bit of a kick to it, didn't travel far, still in the 50-metre zone for Thomson. Madigan, the claimed high, is he held? Is it hold the ball? Is it claimed high? I think the umpire's going to ball it up.
Yes, he is.
And I reckon it's a good decision.
So do I.
What a game.
Scragger's got cramp too. Alan Craig.
Can I suggest to our director downstairs we put the time clock up and leave it up?
Here we go now. Ladup gets a tap down. In front, Gann taps it out towards the advantage of Terry Nankervis. Little kick off the ground by him, Ingwerson. A point will do here for Thomson if they can do it. Wrapped up Cowie. I don't know how he got the handball out, but he did to Craig. Inside the ladder. The big ruckman's going to be wrapped up by Withers. He gets a short kick towards Neil and also Cook. Crapsis is there. He can put pressure on. He's done so. McFarlane runs through the pack. Handball towards Taylor. He's over the top of the ball. Cook at the bottom, burying himself underneath. Great play, Darren Cook.
Hey, let's give some credit to Adam Gladkey there. He let the play go. Didn't play any little. There might have been one that, leave it up if you can. 25 minutes gone. It's sensational. He didn't play any little silly free kicks. He let them win the football. They couldn't get it out, and then he's balled it up. Good umpiring for mine, Adam Gladkey. Yep, certainly. It's a tight situation.
Centre half forward for Thomson. Taylor and Ladder. Good bounce by umpire Gladkey as well. Taylor gets it out. Primer keeps it in front of him. He gets bundled over. Grapsis, a left foot kick straight in the air. McFarlane's underneath it. McFarlane had his name written on a play on the call. No mark.
No mark, I'd agree with that.
No mark, and a pack develops. Another ball up. Demopoulos is down, not looking good at centre half forward.
It was 65% of a mark. If he'd had a bit more grip on it, he might have got play, but he just lost it on the way down.
Certainly, Johnny Demopoulos not looking good. He'll come straight off the ground.
It's all tied up here at Osborne Park as the umpire bounces the ball. He's died too, wasn't a good bounce. Out of ladder, gets it out to Ingleworth, and he breaks from half back for the Blue West side. He kicks the ball towards Beekman's, knocked away from him by his opponent there, Marcus Harrison. He paddles the ball on the ground now. He picks it up. He's in trouble. McKenzie, when Wigmore tackle him, Harrison got the hand pass away. It goes back in the direction of Ingleworth on a little kick around the boundary line. Finds Wigmore on centre wing, far side of the ground. Wigmore unloads with a long moment towards half forward, looking for Ian Elliott. It's knocked away from Ian Elliott by Berkey. Handles for the safety of the boundary line. He finds the boundary line. It's a boundary throw in 50 metres out from goal. Scores the rules. Still tied up.
Yeah, and Frankie Iannelli then querying the umpire about the deliberate out of bounds, but not forthcoming.
26.5 minutes gone. The final quarter of the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock.
Taylor taps it towards Burke, close to the boundary line. He's going to get wrapped up. Could have got a free kick. Beekman's around the corner, left foot in front. Cam Pigley, great play. Menzies at the bottom of the pack. It's all Thomson. Gardner, good play into Grapsis, left foot kick towards the boundary line, and the safety of that is on the full. In fact, mistake by the orator. And a free kick found. And it's going to go to Holdsworth. Goes in forward. Ladder now. He's at 55. He gets caught. Ingwerson's there. He picks up. He's going to get claimed as well. In the back, free kick. He's on 50, and the Blue West supporters are loving it. And Beres Smith and Herd Thomson supporters are not liking that call.
I think that was tough, to put it mildly. Okay, the kick goes in. He's too far out to score. Kick goes into the forward line. Lots of fists, no marks taken. Stewie Scott's there. Here's Ian Ellie. Tries to crash his way through the pack. Play on is the call. Umpire letting it go. Can you get it out, boys? No, you can't. And Vin Todd will come in and bounce this one 30 metres out from goal. The scoreboard shows 9-5-59. This is the Great Western Hotel scoreboard. Blimey, I feel like getting there and having one right about now. 59 points apiece. 27, 20, nearly 28 minutes gone in the final quarter. Here comes Brainy.
Oh, Cam Pigley shoots a goal. It's a great save there by Chrissy Gardner. Kicks it out long out to the members' side. Beekmans is there. He tried to mark it, couldn't do so. Harrison, well done, son. Kicks it off the carpet. Now, an opportunity. Sees Wigmore trap it. Gets around one. Feeds off the hand pass. Will it sit for Haints? No, it won't. Under pressure. Good work there from Marcus Harrison.
Oh, he kicked it on the full.
Oh, dear me.
Ty Baxter. Oh, mistake just at the end there. Came off his boot, and Alan Beekmans will take the free kick. He's at half forward. All they need is a point. It could be enough. Oh, he's kicked it. Oh,
bounce on the full.
The pressure's enormous out there. There it is. It's a draw.
Oh,
extra time.
Extra time. We'll check the final score. Geelong West Cricket and Football Club have finished on 9 goals 10. 8-10-59. Geelong West Cricket and Football Club. And Thomson have finished on 9-5-59. Scores are level at full time, so we will go for extra time.
I'm not going to argue with you, Jason. I thought that there was extra time right through the finals until the grand final. If it was drawn in the grand final, you come back again and play the next week. Well, I believe.
We'll get confirmation on that. We will get confirmation on that.
I'd say by the look of the players, they don't know there's any extra time to be played. Got a lot of feedback on the headphones up here, but
now we're just trying to work out
89.1 Capri FM listeners. To my knowledge, it is extra time right through the finals if it's a draw until the grand final. If it's a draw in the grand final, we're back next week. That's to my knowledge. And now I could be wrong. Barry Walker's nodding at me. Cookie, you're right for a change, he said. Ronnie Brain thinks it's extra time. Jason Downey, who's on the executive of the GDFL, I think
no, I'm not.
Well,
no.
You might as well. Well, you got the jacket and everything. And he thinks it's extra time too. Now the players are gathering round, milling together. Not too sure the umpires are leaving the arena.
Yeah.
So it suggests that I've got one right. I think it's a tie in the grand final of 1995.
Let's just see if the goal umpires give all clear.
They do.
They wave the flag.
Oh.
9-5-59 Thomson. Blue West 8-11-59. Great Western Hotel final quarter scoreboard. It is a draw. We're back here next week.
Well, we are back here next week, and
Great Western Hotel scoreboard is on the street. There it is. 8-11-59, 9-5-59.
And the accurate one, Cookie's got one right at last.
But then again, Thompson's had 14 scoring shots and the Blue West have had 19, so they probably win on percentage.
Oh, there's no percentages, Ronnie. It's not how you get them, it's how many that counts.
We'll go
29 minutes that quarter went.
We'll go and take a sponsorship break and be back to wrap up the 1995 Second Division Grand Final, which is a draw at the moment. Back on 89.1 Country FM Football soon. 10:59 Geelong West Cricket and Football Club. Thomson 9-5-59. And boys, we're back next week for the Division 2 Grand Final.
Well, 89.1 Country FM. I told you we picked the close one. We've got it. Don't come any closer than this, Ronnie. What a sensation game.
Well, it's just unbelievable, isn't it, when you think about it, really, because, I do sympathise with Ken Denning, kicking the 1-goal 5, not pointing the finger at him, but like, the Blue West side, they've led all afternoon, except the three-quarter time, they were trailing by that solitary point. So Thompson's third quarter, just about a match-winning quarter.
Well, they kicked 5 goals that quarter, Ronnie. After Blue West jumped them at the start of the third quarter, they kept coming, and, gee, it was just a great game, wasn't it? Every player in that last quarter could hardly lift their legs. We could hardly open their mouths. We were getting a bit tired too up here because Ronnie's had 14 hamburgers and 3 sausage rolls and everything. It was just a sensational game of footy. Wasn't the prettiest game of footy you ever want to see, but gee, it was entertaining and gee, it was tough. And they kept coming, Thomson. Just when we thought Blue West were getting right away, Thomson was still there.
Yep, they certainly were, and, great game. And let's have a look at the goal kickers, Cookie.
The goal kickers, Cookie. Look, get your breath, Ronnie. The goal kickers, Cookie, the goal kickers.
McFarlane, he was absolutely sensational and just about won the game for the Thomson side. Apologies to Terry Nankervis because, I couldn't squeeze him in. 3 votes, Scott Cowie.
And 3 votes to Scotty Cowie. Okay, we've got Jason Dougherty's votes. Jason, of course, has got important things to do, being the publicity officer of the GDFL. He's left his votes here for us. He gave one vote to Nathan Taylor. Oh, here he comes back now. He might like to do him himself. I'm not too sure. What's your Fano's votes? Have you got your votes there, Fano?
I haven't yet, mate, but I just thought I'd like make an announcement on what's going to happen next Saturday.
Okay, this is you're hearing it first on only
this could be one of we've got 3 options available to us. We give them a cup each, which we won't do. We can come back next Saturday to Osborne Park and have another look at it, or the league are looking at playing it as a double header as a curtain race to the seniors, playing the Division 1 reserves at 9:30 and switching the juniors out to Osborne.
I think the latter, the third option's a beauty. That's the option I'd go for, but I've got nothing to do with the price of fish, of course.
Of course, and the decision will be made tomorrow, but briefly talking to the other members of the executive, they're the 3 options. The first one, of course, is out. You can't give them a cup each.
Well, they give a medal each, don't they? In the
no, you can't give a cup each, Ronnie. You've got to have a win at the end of the. You can't play all year not have a winner.
Well, you know, there's that one. It's the one day in September. They've both been proven to be equal, so they get a cup each.
No, you've had one too many sausage rolls from the Demopoulos family at half time.
I might have another one.
You've lost the plot altogether. Fano, I like the last option. For the GDFL. What I think you can have Division 1 and Division 2 grand finals decided on that day, on the one day. I mean, you've got to convince the reserve players to get out a bit early, but that's the way it goes. If you win a premiership, the reserves, you get out a bit early, I reckon.
Well, that's right, exactly right. I mean, the reserves have just got to get up a bit earlier. Now, what we have to do today is still give our votes. Yes. Because we've got to get that trophy. That trophy's got to go today. It's a grand final trophy. And next week, Ron, it's a grand final replay trophy. Is that correct?
You can't quite see that.
That's correct, yes.
The plastic bag there.
It's all captured on Country FM and this video.
I might put Ronnie's head in the plastic bag, makes any more stupid decisions.
But, yes, congratulations to both sides. It was just a great game of football here this afternoon. And, okay, now, votes. We've got my votes of Cowie and McFarlane and Cook.
I'll let Jason come back and give his votes before I do mine.
Okay, well, we'll do that. So Jason takes the headsets there. 89.1 Country FM. We've still got about 7 or 8 minutes to wrap up here. Ronnie, as Jason Dougherty puts the headphones back on. I was about to give you votes, Jason, but I saw you sneaking back up the stairs. And there's that magnificent trophy there from Bannockburn Sporting Trophies for the best player of the day from Dave and Pam Glover. That's a beauty.
It certainly is. And my votes this afternoon for that award, I've given one vote to Nathan Taylor. I thought that his game in the second half particularly was fantastic. He got on top of the ladder and won most of the ruck hit-outs in the centre and around the ground. He helped get the Tigers players into the game in the centre and set up the draw. So I've given him one vote. I've given 2 votes to Timmy Gardner. He just runs straight at the ball. He doesn't go anywhere else but straight at the ball. He tackles hard. He's a fierce competitor. And he was in the middle all day and worked hard. I've given him 2 votes, and well, I mean, you just can't go past Scott Cowie. I know we always laugh at Cookie when he gives him 3 votes on some days when there may be some other players to give 3 votes to, but today he just couldn't give it to anybody else. I mean, he's had 16 or 17 marks. He's had 35 possessions at full back. That's the thing. He's not even played in the centre. He's been at full back, 35 possessions and 17 marks. You just can't go past giving him 3 votes.
Well, I've overlooked Scott Cowie this
that would be bigger than the draw itself, I'll tell you.
Actually kidding. Fano, have you got any votes ready yet? Are you voting today? Brett Cowie from Noel Fanning.
Hey, can I put a couple of bucks in there?
One to Stewie Scott. Two to Stewie Scott in the centre, in the middle of that group. Yep. And one to Timmy Gardner. Okay, so, well, I'm not going to change that. I think Scotty Cowie is far and away the best player on the ground, and he'd be disappointed playing a game like that it couldn't win him a grand final. But he gets another chance next week, whatever it may be. Scotty Cowie, 3 votes for me. Terry Nankervis, I gave 2 points to for a slashing game on the wing, couple of goals, and he really kept them in the game early when things were a bit tough. And I gave 1 vote to Nathan Taylor. He's a much improved footballer, and he again took the points over Justin Ladder and set up his Thomson smaller men with every possible opportunity.
Okay, well, the guest video, best performer for the 1995 Division 2 Grand Final draw. Congratulations, Scott Cowie of the Geelong West Cricket and Football Club. Clearly best on ground with 12 votes.
The other one's like this.
Okay.
As for the second point, Ronnie, Timmy Gardner's got 3. Nathan Taylor with 2, Christian McFarlane with 2, Terry Nankervis with 2, so it might be Timmy Gardner, second best on the ground.
Yes, thank you.
And a split decision at the finish, another tie, we had a few that each here today, between 2 points to Christian McFarlane and Terry Nankervis and Nathan Taylor. Now 2 points Christian McFarlane, 2 points Terry Nankervis, and 1 point twice to Nathan Taylor. We usually go with the majority of commentators, so Nathan Taylor. Great game by the young fella too. He did very well against a good opposition.
Yep, thank you very much, gentlemen, for another fine guest video production this afternoon, and to all the crew. It's been a fine production. We had a few teething problems early, but to Shane Hass's back at the studio, another fine job well done. And yeah, all in all, it's been a great afternoon of football on Country FM here out at Osborne Park, where we've witnessed, well, a first for Country FM and guest video, a grand final draw.
Just going through the final scores once again. Geelong West Cricket and Football Club 8-11-59, Thomson 9-5-59, a draw, and the goal kickers quickly for Thomson, 2 to Christian McFarlane, 2 to Terry Nankervis, and singles to Rick Humphrey, Justin, Mick Gann, Tim Gardner and Shane Withers. And for Geelong West Cricket and Football Club, 2 to Alan Beekmans, 2 to Brett Wigmore, and singles to Frank Ianelli, Ken Denning, Darren Cook and Justin Latta.
And an 89.1 Country FM final score, Bellarine preliminary final. Torquay, who led at half-time 10 goals, 6-4-7, were out plugged in the second half by Anglesey. Anglesey kicked 14 goals to 5 in the second half. The run-out winners 21-15, 141, defeated Torquay 15-10, 100 by 41 points in an amazing turnaround. They've got another crack at Ocean Grove next week, and good luck to the Seas down there. They're going to need a bit to topple Ocean Grove, who haven't lost a game for the year. We had a great day out here, Ronnie, at Osborne Park, at Philpott Park. And the ground's been presented in great condition.
And we must thank Big Philpott too for providing his shirt for the marquee at half-time as well, with the entertainment took place.
A couple of blokes said to me, wished to Christ he could have washed it, they said to me.
And don't forget, tonight, live on Country FM, I'll be bringing you updates along a Footscray from the MCG. So listen closely to Country FM, we'll be keeping you up with the Cats and the Dogs tonight.
Jeez, you've got
I get everywhere, don't I? I get everywhere, don't I?
Well, moves in a tin of worms, fair dinkum.
So on behalf of downstairs, Brett Rovier, Noel Fanning, up here, David Garcia, Dean the Teabag Bushel, David Cook, Ron Brain, Jason Doherty, Country FM football is alive and well, 89.1 Country FM. Good evening to you all.
What a day.